Is that a Kickstart you're drinking, Adam?
Yes,
Dang
sir.
it. I have a Mountain Dew in my refrigerator, but I forgot to bring it. I got to text my daughter. Bring me that Mountain Dew.
I now get my Kickstarts from Amazon, where they're $1, and they deliver them to my house in 12 packs. It's great. Perfect.
I thought you stopped drinking sodas or Kickstart or something, Joe. Or was that a while ago?
Oh, you know me. I can never stick to all that stuff. Here's a Arizona that I finished off today.
Quitting Taco Bell or something. But
The dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm just, I'll do very well if my life is going normal and well. But the moment I hit stress, I'm just like, find myself overeating, and things like that. You know what I mean?
Or you get sick and you just start eating.
Yeah, well, that happens. Okay,
Every time you
something's
diet,
wrong. Something is wrong.
What?
Have you noticed? Like, everybody is sick now.
Everybody is.
All the time.
I got sick. Greg got sick. All of my kids have gotten sick recently. Becca's the only one that survived.
Both
She'll
my
probably
kids
get sick
just
the day I
got
leave.
done being sick. Lindsay was sick. Yeah.
It's like,
Not me.
I blame Fauci for this.
It's like COVID again, but nobody cares to check. And like, okay, just keep
but it's
going.
worse. It's like, this hangs on forever.
Yeah. I'm willing to cough for like 3 weeks, and now Kinsey has that.
I swear, this is... If people are like sick this summer, if there's somehow some weird summer flu, I personally am going to go find Fauci and I'm going to sentence him to death myself.
Okay.
Okay,
That's a
let's take
promise.
that out of the podcast.
Nah, it's a threat.
No.
It's a weak threat.
Oh, he deserves it,
Okay, wow.
right? He should be hung.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have to take this out.
I'm only continuing on because you're annoyed by it. Like, anybody's going to give a crap about this anyway, then.
All the Australian listeners don't even know who that is. They don't care.
No, they don't. They're
I
locked
am
in
not
their houses
involved
still.
in any way, shape, or form of that.
He's not going to kill anybody. Maybe strangle a little bit. Maybe.
Strangle a little bit.
Hey,
well, welcome to Darwin.
It's our favorite week of the year, Joe. Come on, we got to be a little more excited about this. This is a very important week for us.
This is Brothers Weekend. This is our getaway. As one YouTuber called it, one YouTube commenter called it, have fun on your gay getaway, they said to us on YouTube. By the way,
A sausage fest would have made more sense, but go ahead. Sure.
YouTubers are the freaking worst. Why do we even post on YouTube? They're
Why
just
do
a
you
bunch
even
of
read the
jerks.
comments still?
Yeah, why do you read the comments?
I'm in charge of it, okay? Let me read this to you from this
okay.
week.
Wow, they're right into it. Welcome to the Darwin Awards.
Don't bother watching. Save your time. A minute 30 in, and there's still nothing happening regarding the actual title of this
Hey,
podcast.
he's actually right on. We've been talking about it a couple minutes now.
Your attention span is only a minute 30, and now I can't even...
He's not wrong.
A minute 30, that's what we have.
That's why you watch shorts, if you want to see a short. You know.
I said there's an abbreviated podcast for autists. Feel free to check it out if you can manage somehow to be allowed more time on the public library computer.
That was awesome.
He kept going.
Oh,
He responded.
did he respond? Oh, I love it.
If I were on a library computer, then your constant pointless drivel would be even more of an issue because there'd be a line waiting behind me.
What?
Bro, shut up. They're morons.
I guarantee this is Adam. Adam is writing this.
No, I don't write that well. It's got to be Ben. I cannot.
That is so
Somehow-
great. Look, if I were on one right now,
Somehow
Definitely
our
on
podcast
one.
triggers inbreds, and they like constantly come and like comment all over our things.
Oh, I like it.
A minute 30, is that what we have to get into the stories?
That's about it. We should do a minute 30.
For those of you who want to get into it faster, if we've made it to the 4-minute mark here and you're still listening somehow, I take all of our stories and I abbreviate them into like 8 minutes, and I post that as well. So you can go ahead and click on that. If
you could just either fast forward a tiny bit or drag the mouse. That hard thing you have to do to skip the beginning part. It's easy. Just
okay. Well, let's get into it. Last week's story that poor gentleman wasn't able to listen long enough to get to. We had the guy who was attempting to dodge a bullet.
oh,
yeah, that was a great one.
We had the Eagles fan who fell from a height. We had the flip-flop fall. That's the guy who was
the rocks.
climbing around on flip-flops and he fell out of them. And then we had the drowning bet. The response in the polls from Spotify and from the Patreon were overwhelming in one One of these
Maybe the
stories.
bullet.
Dodged a bullet.
The bullet dodger definitely won. He smashed all the other ones. So
this is going to be like the third time in a row.
Remember,
we have another banger story that's like, this could be top 10. This is going to be 3 weeks.
Hey, and we can still visit him on our way to Brothers Weekend. He's in Kearns.
That's right. He's in Kearns. Actually, Kearns is north.
Oh, man. We could make a trip to his grave site. Well, I've got the link to the article, so if any of us ever makes it up that way, we can stop by and say hello. Put a little logo on his
little gun keychain.
Headstone.
A bunch of stickers still here. We can just slap one on. There's either that one or the one that's a tombstone would probably be best, right?
You have one of those tombstone stickers?
Yeah, here we are here.
It says the Darwin Awards podcast on it. It looks like a tombstone. Put that right on his tombstone.
We're horrible people.
No, but I just put a little stick with a flag with just a little sticker right next to it.
Put a little Ukraine flag next to it.
The only people who are going to see it are his family.
Yeah, I
so
know.
Really, why would we do this?
And then their local news picks up the story. These 3 horrible podcasters.
That would be the best thing that ever happened to us.
Yeah, then they would listen.
And the national news catches it.
There's no such thing as bad press. It's all good press.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so what else we got?
We got an email entitled "Sick of the Filth."
Oh.
To whom it may concern, specifically freaking Josiah. I think he already knows how he's trashing up this podcast with his perverted stories. Thanks for actually giving me a heads up to mute it in my car while children are around. I couldn't say the same courtesy was given with Ben's story a few weeks ago. Man, he likes inhumane animal stories. No wonder his wife refuses to listen. I just want y'all to know that my husband is better than you, and I will not have you dragging him down with your muck.
Okay, Becca, my wife has started listening to the podcast, by the way. That was her New Year's resolution, and so there you go.
Oh gosh. You know what? I'm gonna after the break, I will tell a story, Ben, that you haven't heard, and I'll give some key information that Becca doesn't know, and she'll only find out if she listens to the podcast.
Perfect. Okay, great. That's
all right.
Good.
Shall we?
Well, this week we have stories number 13, 14, 15, and 16 for the year of 2025. Darwin Award nominees 13 through 16 this week. And Adam's going to tell us who's going first.
Here we go. Wait, I hope I turned volume.
Do we play any music during this?
It's like circus music, kind of, right?
It's me.
All right.
Did you guys catch last week when I played the Morbid Tabernacle Choir?
Yeah, it was awesome. It sounded great.
No, now I'll listen to it tonight.
It was funny. Perfect.
Ben, you got to listen.
I love it. I love that so much. It just makes it so much better. Let me close my Pokemon card eBay auction item.
Oh my gosh!
Can we talk about
just
that
kidding.
in after
It's a
show?
joke.
I need
Should
to
we bring that up
later. I need to figure out what's going on. Pokemon right now.
All right. Okay.
Ben, you gotta hear this, but wait after the break. You gotta hear this.
Okay, this story is a Russian woman, but is it in Russia? I do not know. Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka's not in Russia.
Okay, so she's a tourist. It does say tourist 53. So yes, she's a tourist, but she's Russian, and it's a woman, the rare woman. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, Russian women are more like men.
Oh, gosh. Their names. Give me a good
What's
Russian
her name? What's
girl
her name?
I don't know. Does it say her name?
Yes.
What are you gonna guess?
Vlad.
No, it does not say her name in here.
Her name is it?
Oh, her name is right there. Her name is Permini.
It's her last name, but what's her first name?
Perminova.
It's Olga.
Perminova.
Her first name is Olga.
It's not Olga.
I swear it's Olga. It says it right here.
Did you say Hermanova?
Perminova. Okay, that's according to her grandmother. Okay, anyways, so back to this. Women. I actually searched women's stories for the first time in a long time.
He's got binders.
And after about 500 car accidents, I just stopped looking. So, wow. This Russia story, actually not Russia story, Sri Lanka story. There's a lady who's a tourist who was on a nice, pretty train ride. Look at that beautiful picture there at our YouTube video.
Did she take this?
Yeah, I think so. There's 2 pictures of that train.
What is she, a 12-year-old teenager over filtering those photos?
53. Man, 53-year-old. Man, that's old. What she was doing for a 53-year-old seems kind of old to me. She was hanging outside of the train trying to get a selfie while standing on the footboard of the train.
Are you sure this isn't an India story? Because that always happens in India.
Yeah, right? I don't know if they even had that. I assume this train is not moving fast, my guess. I don't know.
It doesn't look like a high-speed rail.
It doesn't. It's probably just a nice touristy train, but she needed that selfie, is what she did.
Do you take selfies at 53? I don't
If
know.
you're good looking. I mean, I don't.
Again, this
Well,
is a
she-
Russian woman we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Yikes. And no, she did not fall. Well, eventually she did when she ran into a rock. There was a rock that was,
Oh my gosh. She hit a rock?
Is that a picture of her down at the bottom?
like a boulder. There's something there. I saw that. That's not a person, though, I don't think.
No, that's not her.
That train. It looks like that train.
I think I can find a picture of her.
The article does say the top reasons for death caused by selfie are drowning, transportation, and falling. Just so you know.
Falling and drowning can go hand in hand. I did see
I
a few
haven't
stories
seen,
this week.
When are you selfie in the ocean, like drowning? I don't know.
No, falling off a waterfall.
It's got to. Oh, but that. Yeah, it's falling. Whatever.
Oh, see, I have a picture of the selfie. I found a picture of
No,
the
you
actual
did.
selfie.
Here comes
Not.
trolling
Yes, I
coming.
did.
No, dude, it's gonna be.
No, I swear.
It's gonna
it
be
out.
the guy from Iron Man 2. Oh,
Look at her. She's hanging off the train.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, she is wearing like a dress. Yeah, that's not a.
Her wind,
Okay,
her
it's not a
hair is
great
blowing
picture.
in the wind.
The tourist captured in a pink dress leaning from the train a mere few
Wow.
moments before the horrific tragedy.
It's a great photo.
It's a good picture, though.
It is a good-
to be-
actually,
to
that
be
is a
honest,
good-
it's
Yeah, like I might take that picture. But
not at 53 though.
it's a freaking rock.
But look for the rock coming. Come on, it's clear. There's a tunnel coming. Come
Her
on.
whole body is outside the train.
Yeah, she's standing on the footboard.
I mean, maybe it's going like 3 miles an hour. I don't know.
She should have dodged that rock, though.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, that is not smart. That's how you die.
Olga.
Mm-hmm. That's how Olga died. It's a decent story.
Wow.
but,
Against rock. What kind of train has a rock that's that close to it, though? Seriously. Like, look, she's not that far off.
Okay, hold on. Joe, have you ridden on a train? Yeah. These
No,
tourist trains
I
go alongside mountains and
yeah, there are pretty mountains. I would love to actually.
They're
go.
like, let's clear this rock in
Take
case someone
trains.
takes a picture outside the train.
It's probably a giant boulder.
Do you guys think that they have an Old West train we could go on when we're in St. George? Kind of like that train that's in Mario Kart?
Yeah. Yep.
Out in the wild, out in the west.
64.
They have
the
one
64 one?
called the Heber Creeper out in Heber.
That's not the same.
that sounds good.
It's cool.
It's not.
They do
They
Christmas
do
ones and Halloween ones.
The Polar Express, but yeah, it's okay.
Santa Claus
Heber
comes on the
Creeper
train.
sounds like a guy.
The Heber Creepies. The Heber
The Heber Creeper sounds like some sort of peeping Tom that's in Heber, Utah.
Yeah,
Like
just
looking at
everybody
people,
knows.
watch out for the Heber Creeper.
Like the Scranton Strangler.
Exactly.
Good story, Adam.
Let's see who gets to go next year.
To be fair, that Russian lady was not ugly.
No,
She's not
pretty-
attractive, but she's
pretty
okay.
nice lady.
She was a 4. Ben, you're up.
Wow, Adam.
Jeez. Jeez. He demands a lot out of his 56-year-olds.
My wife will look way better than that.
Well, I've got a story. I got a story out of Morocco, and I don't know if we've had one out of Tangier, Morocco before.
I want to tell you something right now. If you told me to point to Morocco on the map, I could not.
Really? Could you even get within the same hemisphere? Like, do you know anything about where Morocco is? Wow.
I don't think I could.
It's so funny the things that Adam is really smart in and the things that he also knows nothing about.
I never look at the globe. If I had one as a kid, I would have stared at the map all day.
All
and
right,
all the
Adam.
places, but
It's at the very top of Africa.
I don't think that's right.
Like
Is that
from,
true?
Like by Spain, but like on the other side, but on Africa.
You guys pulling my leg?
No, he's not.
Nope.
He's
I
totally
would have
true.
said that side somewhere, but I don't know if I would have.
You wouldn't have said that. You would have said nowhere near Africa.
I thought equator, maybe, but
Anyways.
I kind of want to go to Morocco.
Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have
I
fun.
think it's like go in Indiana Jones, right? Is that where they go?
Yeah, I
Morocco?
feel like people eat like on the floor in Morocco, crossing their legs.
Mhm.
Like a lot of rugs
Oh,
and stuff.
Kind of like what you do at your house normally, right?
All right. Well,
A lot of
we
lamps,
clearly need
like-
to start world traveling because we have no idea what anyone does in their own countries. We're always just
I
guessing.
knew a Moroccan
They live
once,
in
okay?
huts out there. It'd be very nice. We have no idea. Anyways, this 25-year-old man was doing one of our favorite things on this podcast. He was doing a TikTok challenge.
There's a lot of popular ones right now.
Well, this one is fun.
Is he injecting himself with butterfly poison?
No, that did happen this week, but it was to
I saw
a
that
youngster. So
Yeah, that was a kid.
I think that was a copycat kid because like 2 weeks ago we had a story that we talked about similar to that.
Give me a hint. Give me a hint of what it involves.
I don't need to hint it to you. I'll just read it right here. They were searching for his body. He was stuck in the water between rocks, so he drowned. Or the alternative, the young man was a baker. That has nothing to do with the story.
He baked himself.
He did bake himself, though. He had filmed himself taking part in a challenge on TikTok, which involved setting his clothes on fire and jumping into the sea to put it out.
Okay, so he either died from the fire or he drowned. So here's the challenge: you light yourself on fire.
Yeah, do you have to
and then
use like
jump into the ocean?
Do you have to use some sort of like gas first, like or douse yourself, or just light your clothes and then jump in?
Well, I mean, does it say?
I mean, we can
setting fire to his clothes.
We can try this
And
on
then
Brothers
jumping
Weekend.
in.
There's going to be a pool.
How do you? Yeah, you can't. Your clothes don't just normally just catch engulfed in
Well,
flames.
unless it's like
you gotta
nylon.
douse it in something. You know.
Well, also, I don't know. Can he
Yeah.
swim? Do we know this?
That doesn't matter in the ocean. You kind of just get out there and get wet and come back, right?
His body was found trapped between some rocks. I wonder if he like. Okay.
He
I don't know how he
had
died.
disappeared in the middle of the waves before being located by drones.
He probably passed out and just
They had to
drowned.
find him from the drones,
Smoke.
huh?
Oh my god!
His friends
What
just couldn't
kind-
get him.
What kind of world do we live in? TikTok challenges make us our podcast what it is. 'Cause we're so stupid.
Hey, remember a few years ago when the TikTok challenges were going through the high schools?
Yep.
Like, do this to your teacher or destroy this
Yep.
at your school. Is that still happening?
No.
They were called
Joe-
like licks, and you'd like try to steal crap from your school.
Yeah.
Stuff
I think
like that.
I think my favorite one of all time is the Kool-Aid Man challenge, whatever that was.
Run through a
Trying
wall.
to run through a fence or something. Genius.
Well, lighting yourself on fire is the current TikTok challenge, apparently, in Tangier.
I'm in Utah now, so I don't see as many dumb teenagers as I saw on the West Coast. There were a lot more doing dumb things. In Utah, the kids have families and parents that care about them. So they don't usually do such stupid things. Not like those freaking foster kids over in Washington State. I think I offended a bunch of people with that one.
You be careful with my home state.
Yeah, that's right. Ben was born there.
Born in Spokane. Lived
The
there
classy town of Spokane.
Yeah, and go Zags. You know?
Wow. Okay, two great stories, by the way. Hit by a rock while hanging off a train with a picture that we have, and then a guy who set himself on fire to run to the ocean. By the way, when you were 25, let's take it down, 24, 23, could you have seen yourself, I'll light myself on fire and jump in the ocean. Would you guys do that too?
Let me think what I would do. Maybe you could put my shoe on fire and I'd put it in water. Maybe might do that possibly.
I don't know.
I wouldn't go as far as my clothes. That's too
Ben?
much.
I don't know.
Run with my shoes on fire. That'd be kind of cool looking, right?
Depends on the mood he was in.
I was an idiot.
Me too. I might have done that. I'm trying to think if I ever
24?
did anything similar.
At 24, I think I was like,
Yeah,
married.
didn't you like flood your high school or something?
But I was dumb. I was dumb well into marriage. I mean, just because I was married doesn't mean I wouldn't do something stupid.
Yeah, the only reason I'm not as dumb now, which I am, is because of my wife. She stops me from doing dumb things.
We still do pretty dumb things.
It could be worse.
I feel like Joe is like quitting his job to do his dream of a snow cone shack, right, Joe? Is that what you're doing? So,
That's
and
not
Ben's gonna do
dumb,
the hot
okay?
dog.
Taking a risk.
Joe's trying to wrap me into it.
All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Darwin Awards project is telling the true CIA stories of people dying in the strangest ways. Don't let the corporate elite tell you otherwise. From electrocutions in India to snake bites on the moon. Join the Patreon for $5 a month and we'll send you Hillary's emails.
Well, are you guys ready to hear this story yet? What happened to me this couple days ago?
No, I want to. I want to hear it on the after show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I have to share it so Becca can hear this. See if you listen to the podcast. It's very entertaining. It's. Have you ever heard of Whatnot?
Yeah.
It's an app called Whatnot. It's basically like people selling things, but at quick auction, like 15, 30-second auctions. Just boom, get stuff out of the way. Sell stuff. It's kind of fun, kind of entertaining. I stumbled onto a section of people that like open storage units and just sell stuff. They're opening boxes and just like selling it right there, type of stuff.
Oh.
And I stumbled across a guy who found Pokemon cards. Like he found a box of Pokemon cards that some kid had stored with all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff and all this old stuff. It had been like 30 years. Like it's been since like maybe 20. I don't know. It's because the cards are from 99 that he found.
Yes,
the second
26
he
years
opened, the second he opened the box of cards, I was like, oh my gosh, how many people are on the stream? I'm like, there's 50, that's it. And only like 2 or 3 people were interested in the Pokemon cards. I'm like, this could be a good opportunity to, because you do not see this old cards popping up like this.
Yeah.
So he auctioned off a couple stacks. So I bought a couple, and I think I got like a big old stack like this for like $60 of old cards.
Opened or unopened?
They're all open, but later on, I come back onto the feed. It's been like 2 hours because he's going through other crap. He couldn't find anything else. He finds a Star Trek binder. He opens it up. It's all Pokemon cards. It's all the good cards from that set. They're all the first and second edition Pokemon cards. Awesome set. And I'm like, this is worth money. This is worth big money, and
Adam knows.
You're right.
I know.
This is perfect for the podcast. You're right.
I gotta tell you, I was like, this is my opportunity. I never do this. I never like take a big risk. I'm going to do this right now. I want these cards. I'm going to make some money off them. If I can even get some of these cards graded, I could make thousands of dollars on these cards. So I'm like, okay. He wanted to sell them later at an auction. Somebody mentioned in the comments, dude, that's probably worth thousands of dollars.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
What kind of clown does that? It's like the kid in the classroom who's like, you forgot to assign the homework today, teacher.
I know that kid. There's a kid who used to smell your socks. That kid said that all the time.
That's another story.
Go on. Anyway, so I'm like, oh man, he's going to take it to another auction somewhere. So I messaged him and I said, I'll give you $1,000 right now for those cards. And he said, done. And he sold them to me for $1,000. So the thing of the story is I have not told Becca I spent $1,000 on Pokemon cards yet.
What if they suck?
But they don't. I saw all the pictures. There's hundreds of them in the binders that he went through all the pages. And I know all those cards, and Wellington knows them really well. He pointed to all the flaws and everything.
Yeah, remember, Ben, Adam's son is like a savant when it comes to Pokemon cards. He knew
it.
All.
He's like, I'm like, wow, look at this one. He's like, that's not even first generation.
Is that guy going to take out some of the cards before he ships it to you?
Yeah, he better not.
Today
he's going to research
over
the black load, or that's magic.
Yeah, he didn't care, I don't think. So we went over the first 2 pages today, and like me and Wellington, we just looked online the base selling price for the cards, and it was like $570 for the first 2 pages, and there's 39 pages. So I'm like, okay, I think we're safe. I think we're gonna get this. It's gonna be great.
Oh my gosh,
it's gonna be good. But
you didn't tell your wife.
I did tell Becca I bought some, but I didn't say how much.
You say you spent $1,000 on Pokemon cards. Hey, when you get that binder, take it down to the GameStop like you did last time. Remember how you said, and show it to that guy at the GameStop.
Yeah, the nerdy guy.
He's going to crap his pants with how cool you are. He's going to love
He probably would. He'd probably like, oh my gosh, what is this? What did you find here? Because that doesn't pop up very often, that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's my exciting news.
It's very exciting that you spent $1,000 on Pokemon cards.
$1,000 on Pokemon cards. Hopefully, you don't post this podcast till we go out to our brother's weekend.
Oh, right? I'm going to post it before we leave. Why not?
Why not? What not?
I'm definitely going to post before we go.
Good for you, Joe. Good for you. All right, well.
All right.
We can get back to the podcast now.
I have Darwin Award nominee number 15 of the year. And,
I forgot to tell what number we did in the past. Whoops.
Yeah, it's okay. This story is a Russian story. In fact, it's in Russian. And it takes place in a place called Astana. I don't know where Astana is.
I do.
Oh, you've been to... you've heard of Astana, but you've never been where Morocco is.
It's by Pakistan, kind of over there.
Really?
Yeah. You don't believe me?
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to share with you a screenshot of what's happening in this story.
It's the capital of Kazakhstan.
You see?
All right. Indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer. That's right. Do you
There's
see
a lot
the
of
guy
those in Utah.
way back there in red?
The goalie. Yeah, I see him.
Is he the goalie? I guess he is
the
goalie.
That's not how you guard a goal. Just put your hand straight in the air.
It looks like he is. Yeah, maybe.
He's
I don't know. Are
reaching
you a
up and
goalie?
grabbing it?
Is he probably get struck by lightning? No?
That's what Adam's go-to is whenever he sees somebody inside of a building. He has like old past trauma.
Oh, he's not in a building. He's on a soccer field.
This is indoor soccer.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was like, what else happens in a soccer field?
You can't
can
kick
see
the
that-
ball very high there. It's all covered with nets.
You can see these are screenshots from some security. This is CCTV footage,
Okay.
camera on the side.
Oh, wait.
The second image, you see what happens? Right here.
Okay.
The goal got knocked over?
This man is attempting to do some sort of strange pull-up on a soccer goal, and it does not go well. In fact,
He's going to die from this?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, my gosh.
Here's the video right here.
Oh, there's a video of just him doing
yeah.
pull-ups.
You can see. Well, he does more than a pull-up. Like he brings his feet up. He like tries to do like some sort of weird flip.
Oh, monkey.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Watch him. He's back there.
Just
He's
hanging
on it like a monkey.
That doesn't seem out of normal.
Oh, if he's going to do a backflip. Oh, that goal
Dead.
fell literally on his neck, maybe.
Yeah, that was not good. Let's see it one more time. Why not?
Dude, that was a close game before that happened, by the way.
I have a feeling it was 0-0 like most soccer games.
That's why it's close, yeah.
Like he really went.
Yeah.
He was going to try to do a
was gonna
full flip.
Like there's no net behind him, and he was going to do a whole flip on the bar. But he didn't realize it's not connected.
Idiota. Oh my gosh. That's just not a good. That is bad.
Yikes.
We've all probably climbed on soccer goals before.
I wasn't strong enough to do that when I was a kid.
Yeah, he died. 25-year-old
That's
man.
crazy.
That is the weirdest
knocked over the crossbar.
way. That's a good, weird way to do it.
Yes. According to preliminary data, there was an accident. During the game, he was at the gate, hanging his hands against the crossbar, a result of which the design tipped over and crushed him. So, whatever.
Really?
Nothing else. There's not much more to this story.
Wow.
We haven't had that. Was
I
he
haven't seen
decapitated? That'd be cool.
It seemed like it. How else could it land on him? Crush his chest, maybe?
I would say out of the 3 stories, this is the one I'm most likely to die from. Right?
Yeah,
Like, this is
most
when we could all
people
see
are.
ourselves doing that. Like, hang on the soccer goal bar.
Are you sure not taking a picture out on a train?
Nah, I think one of us are going out by golf cart.
Oh,
When we're
that's
like
actually scary. Like that could happen.
85.
Remember,
or
we're
something.
reaching down for someone else's golf balls.
Yeah,
We're driving by,
yeah.
and that
They
thing
just
tips
fall
over.
Yep.
I've seen golf cart crashes.
They don't look
and,
fun.
They do not look fun.
They're all
Sometimes
bottom
I'm like,
heavy.
How did you survive that?
Well, we won't do that.
There
Joe,
was
just
that
for
trend a
you.
while ago where kids were just hitting people with their friends with golf carts on the golf course.
Yes,
Remember
I've
that?
seen those videos where like they just hit them from behind when they're not looking, like at full speed.
Oh, what?
How's
Yeah,
that
it's
It's
fun?
like a TikTok challenge to me.
It
right?
was.
Who looks at those videos and laughs?
I don't know. Do you-
Psycho.
I always laugh at the fake snake, and I always every time I pass it.
I do not believe that for an instant. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
The fake snake videos.
I love 'em.
It's overdone.
I love it.
You go ahead and try it on me. I don't think I'm running from a snake.
Well, not now. Maybe if you type a fake raccoon.
What's going to happen is a real snake's going to come up one day and nobody's going to believe it.
Yeah.
What'll happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Great
to
story.
The lightning round. In the lightning round is the round we're going to tell our fourth story, but we're each going to bring a headline and we're going to choose from the three what we want that story to be. I believe Joe has the first headline for us, or first teaser of his story.
When elephants attack.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
this is an India story for sure. I wonder how it's Darwin. Because
When elephants attack.
I see them
elephants-
every week.
Yeah,
They're
they
just
attack
trampling
everywhere.
over cities.
They come into
Just-
towns,
Just
killing everybody.
rampaging elephants.
How is there no elephant
Right.
King Kong video in India at this point? It's every week they're
Yes,
trampling.
like
Wow.
a 20, 30-foot King Kong elephant coming.
Like those elephants from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I do want to start watching Bollywood or Indian movies. I mean, they have great CGI effects.
They can't
There's too much dancing going on.
fly.
They like stop bullets with their fingertips and throw it back.
All right. Mine has to do with a barbecue monkey.
Okay.
I
Story
always
from
tease it
China.
funny, I try.
We don't-
This is not COVID.
The
Is this in a
wet
wet
market?
market?
What?
All right. Well, in my story, I'll tell you how a motorcycle got from the top story of a parking garage to the bottom without using the ramps.
Well-
Okay.
Becca texted me and she said, "You're not a smart person."
Oh no, she heard the $1,000. She heard you.
She heard
She
it.
heard you. She was listening the whole time. Spent
We'll
$1,000
see.
on the
We'll see when one of these graded cards come back like $3,000. Then we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
No,
you want to hear the monkey? Want to hear the monkeys?
I love that your wife just texted you. You are not a smart person. Like, that's just the only text. If my wife
You
sent me
stupid
that, I'd be
person.
like, I'm in so much trouble. What did I do?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do the barbecue
Yeah,
monkey.
for sure.
All right, barbecue monkey. Okay, apparently this happened in India when a monkey was being, do monkey things, climbing the power poles and got electrocuted and stuck on a transformer.
I feel like kids are so desensitized to anything like this. Do you remember being traumatized by eating monkey brains in like Indiana Jones or something?
Indiana Jones, yes.
Yes.
That was scary. I
Even
don't
the
think
monkeys from Wizard of Oz, the flying monkeys.
Yep, they were scared too.
now I don't think kids would bat an eye.
Were there any good monkeys? I mean, Abu, maybe? I don't know.
Abu.
He was a
Yeah.
thief. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Abu.
Well,
But aside from him, I can't think of any good monkeys.
Yeah,
even the Jungle Book
Almighty
monkey was
Joe or
mean.
whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
So cute, these little
Tumba.
monkeys. Look at this little thing. Cute.
I don't know if
Disgusting.
that's a real monkey right there, but anyways, this monkey got electrocuted and it barbecued on top of the transformer. So a 24-year-old man decided we need to get that monkey down from that transformer.
Why?
As here they say rescue it, but it was well dead by the time he got up there,
Rescue.
as it had been hit by 11,000 volts. Or they say it was.
Did the
11,000
monkey take
power
his
line.
hat or wallet or something?
Uh-huh.
Stupid monkey. Yeah, this is Aladdin where he's just stealing all the freaking.
Gotta
coins
go back and get it.
He took his hat.
Well, the guy decided he's going to go climb the railing and rescue the monkey using a stick. Not too smart. Instead, he got electrocuted with 11,000 volts trying to knock the monkey down. Maybe he wanted to eat it. I don't know. Maybe.
What?
Perfect medium rare.
It says attempting to rescue the monkey, okay? So
He's a liar. I mean,
Oh.
he wasn't trying to eat
if
it.
it's a wet market,
Oh,
I guess
you know
it's for
what? You know
resale.
what?
So
It says here, though, our power supply tripped when the monkey fell onto the power transformer. Whenever a power line trips, we restart it to verify if it's functioning or not. But
We were
it
not.
tripped again.
This is like that
It
scene
later
in
tripped
Jurassic
again
Park where the
by,
wires are
tripped
starting to
again.
go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three.
3.
Yeah, we were not informed that a man was attempting to rescue the monkey, so I guess they turned the power back on. We disconnected it. We turned it back on. Oh.
Why would you rescue the dead monkey? I don't know. You know?
By the
Ben's
way,
right.
did you know
Hungry.
there is a new Jurassic Park coming out?
I know.
Yes.
We saw
Jurassic
they had
World
during
Rebirth.
during the Super Bowl, they had the
So dumb.
The commercial for it. No, it's not. It's not dumb.
It is dumb. I mean,
it is dumb.
It's
Have you seen
basically
the
making,
last
like,
like
Toy
6
Story
they made?
8. Yeah, I know.
It's dumb if you're us, but if you're my son who's super into Jurassic Park, for him it's like awesome.
Tell him to grow up, okay? It's time.
Yeah, grow up. Dinosaurs don't exist, okay?
Yeah.
Moving on.
They maybe never did. We don't know.
We don't even know. I mean, the bones happen to lay in a certain way. But
I mean, they're not the real bones in the museum.
I know. They don't even put the real ones. Where are the real ones? Aliens?
They're in Fort Knox. We should go look.
Okay. Let's do a quick recap.
Recap.
You know, I knew some religious people that didn't believe in dinosaurs. They thought dinosaur bones were fake. Do you know
It's
that?
fun. It's fun.
You know what?
It's fun to even talk about it with people and I'm clearly joking, but I do it in a way so they don't think I'm joking.
They're better than flat earthers, okay?
Yes.
They're more realistic facts.
I'm not sure that
I don't
they
know. The sun sets in weird places sometimes.
Right?
Okay. Well, our first. Am I missing a story here? Oh, our first story was it Adam or Ben?
It was Adam.
It was me.
Adam. It was a lady who was hanging off the train.
It was
Olga.
No,
Olga, that's right.
What is a Russian agent spy name?
Natasha.
Natasha. Yeah, that would be.
But her name was Olga. She was hanging off of a train, and she got hit. And then we had the TikTok challenge of a man setting himself on fire and then running into the sea, who either drowned or died burned. We don't know which one, but he ended up in the sea, dead. And then we had the man doing some sort of weird flip on a soccer goal that killed himself. And then we had the man trying to rescue a dead monkey body off of a electrified transformer. 4 pretty good nominees for 13, 14,
Great
15,
stories,
and 16.
great headlines.
I gotta say, of the 16 this year so far, they've all been good. 2025 has been very strong for Darwin Awards.
Yep. It works better when you're not trying to do it weekly.
Yeah, the bi-weekly.
There's more stuff.
More stories
All right.
to sift through.
Well, let's vote, guys. Who's our winner this week?
I'm going to say it's going to be the guy running the ocean. How dumb is that? Lighting yourself on fire. That's going to be like end of the year, make the top, cut, I bet.
Yeah. I'm also voting for that despite loving the headline of Barbecue Monkey. That's great.
The monkey guy could have been trying to impress a girl or something. I love these.
No,
poor
he was either hungry or the monkey
Fire guy
stole
could
something
do-
from him. That's exactly what happened.
The soccer guy, not dumb enough. I could have seen myself doing that.
Yeah. Lady in
And
train.
I'm very
That's
smart,
stupid.
so.
Very stupid selfie. But
It was a great selfie.
It was a good selfie.
Do you
It
think
did
they'll
turn out
use it
well.
at her eulogy?
They probably would, actually.
They probably. I would want.
No,
it
isn't
on
that
mine.
distasteful?
A little.
Did you see that video popped up again of the Irish guy who died and he wanted this recording played at his funeral?
Oh, I
and he
love
was
that
in his
one every
casket.
time.
He's like, "Get me out of here!"
He starts
I'm
singing.
trapped. Okay. Well, congratulations to the TikTok challenge winner. That, I have to say, guys, Ben did some serious research on that
Yeah,
one. Found it in
yeah.
French. Adam and I didn't even know that story existed.
No
so
clue.
good
No
research
clue.
this week, Ben Hameen.
Got it.
Hey, guys, I got an update for you. By the way,
Is it about Taco Bell?
No. Oh, no, that's coming, though. Don't let me forget. That's next Tuesday.
Didn't you
That's
buy
it or something.
tickets?
I tried. I couldn't get in. No, the dude with the laptop and the Bitcoin in the landfill. Update.
Oh, really?
He found some investors who are going to buy the landfill.
No, come on.
Seriously,
What if he-
they're going
what
to
if
buy
he-
it, and he's going to go look for that
You have to be called on your lie after all these
hundreds
years.
of millions of dollars.
You're like, oh, I don't actually have that many
What
Bitcoin.
I was exaggerating, guys.
He's got 10 Bitcoin.
What kind of investors? How
10
much do they-
Bitcoin's still pretty good.
How much does a landfill cost?
How much does a
Come on,
landfill cost? Right.
It's not even $1 million.
Are they even for sale? Can you go ask?
Is it like a franchise? Can I get into that?
Can I get in on the landfill business?
I think you have to be in the mob for that.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
find some weird stuff out there. Yeah.
Wow.
I also have a crazy story about a plate of bananas that keeps appearing for a year straight, and nobody can figure it out.
I want to do something like that. I want to, you know, the guy who doesn't do it anymore, or maybe he does, would leave a rose on that one poet's grave every year when
I
he
don't remember that.
Who's the poet? He wrote something about a black crow or something like that.
Edgar
Allan Poe?
Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe's birthday, somebody leaves a rose on his gravesite every year, as like in the middle of the night. And for like the past few years, people have been going and staying out all night and filming it. So
trying to find out
so
who it is.
that hopeless romantic can't go do that anymore. They've always done it quietly. But
They
I want to do
ruined
something.
it.
I want to leave a banana on like a fire hydrant for just like a year straight every
Okay, so
Tuesday.
a banana on a fire hydrant, no one's ever going to notice that.
You
Okay.
need something that has CCTV footage or whatever they call it nowadays, you know, where you can always see it.
You need to find a statue and like paint the balls blue or something like that.
No,
you
you'll
know?
get in trouble for that. So you
Okay,
gotta,
well.
like Ben said, just put out a little Caesar's pizza. Anyway,
Every night at midnight, a Little Caesar's Pizza appears.